Dun, 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 dun. All right, that's enough.
Yeah. Sorry, Bridget. Yeah.
Okay. And welcome to Guilted Into It. Guilted Into It is brought to you by.
So much enunciation. I think that's what I.
Let me finish. Guilted into it. Guilted
like
into it.
You're hitting every syllable.
Guilted Into It is brought to you by Marconi's Pizza and Pasta, official sponsor of our show. They are located on in the shopping center on 5th Avenue and Howells Road in Bayshore. Tell them you are guilted into it, and you will receive 10% off your order. Right? Very nice. We ate there last
Delicious
week.
order.
Delicious.
I watched that video back when I got home, horrified. All I did was eat the whole
I
thing.
was
I
horrified
barely
too
said
because
any words.
Me
you
too, I didn't
guys
say anything.
were just shoveling it
we
in.
were hungry. You should
First
let
of
us
all,
eat first.
that's right. She kept us from eating anything. We weren't allowed to touch anything.
Right.
We were like those little kids in those videos that I'm telling you,
Yeah,
they dangle a
it's-
sandwich in front of them. And then you gave it to me. It was terrible. I was just eating the whole entire time.
No, me too.
And I was like-
I was hungry, and if you would let us just have a little bit before, we would have been less hungry during the actual show.
She's
I
not
thought
easy to
maybe
work with.
one of you would have a question for the man.
I just wanted
Amy
to
was
I
like-
had nothing to say.
Amy's question, can I have more?
Well,
I was hungry. We can't do a
I-
food episode ever again.
yeah, no, that was bad.
Well, I guess I'll have to let you guys like pregame.
Well, yeah,
Might be
if I was
nice.
on a full stomach, I would have been a chatty Cathy, but
Right.
I was hungry and there was delicious food in front of me.
It was delicious. I had to move a little bit because I'm giving the side thing and I don't want the side thing.
I don't
And I
even
want
want
to
the
be
front thing
I want to be
happening.
closer to you.
Yay.
Everything looks
So
double the size.
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go
You
ahead.
first.
Well, I'm wearing my pickleball champ shirt. I thought I was on there. Whatever. Tonight, because we finished pickleball.
We
this
did.
last week.
We were not champs.
We
though.
came in pretty much last place, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, we didn't. There was one bracket below us, so we
Which
were.
with the shirt.
So we didn't totally suck.
Ah,
I got the shirt at Old Navy. I did not get this because I have any sort of pickleball prowess.
they make
Well-
pickleball champ
Oh,
shirts. now,
pickleball
maybe?
is
I guess they
pickleball
do.
is hot now.
It's
That's
yes,
weird.
it's in.
Well, you are a very good pickleball player,
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm okay.
but you are you're not like sometimes she's like get the ball, and then when I go to get the ball because it's clearly on my side, then she jumps in front of me and misses it and then looks at me like idiot. And I was going for it.
Here's the thing. You yell at me when I come into your space. However, when I don't come into your space,
Then I look at you because I think you're just going to keep coming into my space.
don't blame it on me. You whiff it. The ball goes right by you. You're running. There's no planting of the feet.
You get
And
this
then I
planting of the feet.
get called mean.
All right, I'm going to need a lesson
I wish I had the footage.
on the planting of the feet. I really do because I don't understand what's going on.
I would like to enter into evidence. Some photo, some video
But
that
you
I'm gonna
can't.
send. I absolutely can because I'm sending it to Bobby.
He hates when you do this last minute. You guys need to get your
Well-
shit together
Well,
sooner.
you know what? We're very busy.
I
Things
think
happen.
it's just, I think this is
Well, I think it's
important
rude
one.
that you videoed me and I didn't know.
this this is the one. Put Bobby's number in there. Hurry up.
I don't know it off the top of my head.
Come on, do it.
I don't
Get
know
it
it.
together.
Find it.
Send it to
Because
me.
what happens is,
Send it to me.
I try to be helpful and give you pointers, but then you get upset and call me mean. I'm just competitive. I'm there to win.
Well, I want to win too, but you intimidate me. I don't like playing with you. There, I said it.
Don't play with me. Don't want you to.
I think part of the problem is we're not a very athletic people. You and I.
Well,
Roseanne.
that is true. Although, when she's not on the court with me, I do much better. Hi,
You cannot
Otto.
blame
Otto
this.
saying hello. You didn't
Hi,
send it to me.
Otto.
It didn't go through.
You can't blame this on me right now.
I can and I will.
I saw something. There's a fundamentals course for beginners. You should take that
Where?
at the place, at the pickleball
It's
place.
probably a lot of money.
No, well, it might be worth it.
Ooh, that's rough.
Come on, send
right.
him the footage because
All right,
it's
I'll
there.
send it. I'll send it.
Because I want the people to see
we're
what I'm
gonna have
dealing
to-
with.
we're gonna have-
When you say, "Let me get the ball,"
Ah,
and then I let you get the ball, and then it's not good.
all right, all right.
It reminds me, I've been watching The Middle in the morning when I get ready for
Yeah.
work. And it was the episode where Sue accidentally got on the tennis team.
Oh.
Do you remember that one?
No.
And she was, every time she got up against someone, if they hit it, she'd be like, wow, that was a great serve. And she just kept,
Yeah.
complimenting and complimenting. And then what started to happen is she was unwittingly psyching the other person out until she won by forfeit. And it was
Wow,
like the first thing she
that's,
ever won. It was very funny.
So hold on.
So I should have complimented her more. Is
You
that
should have.
what you're
Maybe.
saying?
So
Okay.
while he's uploading it, we'll come back to
Pickleball.
pickleball in a
Okay.
minute. But Judy is watching, so hello, Mom.
Hello, Judy.
She's watching us on the YouTube, as Otto told me.
She's fresh
Oh,
off
okay.
the jitney.
Well, I would like her to make a comment or send me a text to let me know that she is indeed alive, because I had to go into her apartment today to get some things, and she
Yeah.
was away. She was in New York City. She was seeing a show, and it was 84 degrees today.
She doesn't turn the air on.
She didn't even have a window open.
That's what it's like to be at your house.
I'm not
What are you
saying
talking?
anything.
What are you talking about? It's cold in my house.
I think it happens with aging because I have been to your house before and I'm at a rolling boil in there. It
You
is
always
hot.
complain
It is
it's
stagnant.
cold.
It's stagnant, and there's not enough air. You'll put one window unit
Well, that's
in a
all I
room
had.
that you will then close the door, so that room is an icebox, and the rest of the house is a sauna.
Well, it is a non-issue now because I have central air because I moved. But Mom, you cannot leave that apartment to get so hot. It's not good for you. You're old now.
Elder abuse.
She's abusing herself.
And
Yes.
it makes the air conditioner work harder. That's why mine's always set at a comfortable 68 degrees.
Well, even mine's at 73 and it's comfortable when you go in.
Did you hear that?
I did.
73.
It's
73.
comfortable.
Mine's at 70.
73 is hot. That's when you start to sweat.
Mine's at 70.
Well,
Or
I'm
71.
fine with it. I'm fine with it actually. So
68.
And as you get older, that's going to creep up and up and up until you get to 84,
no way.
like
No way.
Judy's at.
No way. Yeah, it was too hot. I walked in and I immediately started to sweat. Lola's looking at me like, oh God, get us out of here. And then I suddenly felt nauseous and I had to go see if she had like a bottle of water or something because I felt nauseous from the sudden
Well,
woof of the heat that hit me in the face.
oh, she just texted me.
Oh, what'd she say?
So, Bob, did you get that pickleball video?
Here's the picture from the bus. Oh, okay. She got to take a picture with the star of
Oh, the show
the
he got on their
show.
bus.
That's
yeah,
cute.
a beautiful noise
Now, is
about
she in
Neil
this?
Diamond.
That's cute. Now I know I'll
Nick
get to meet all the
Fradiani.
Broadway actors when I get old.
Oh, she's not even in this photo.
Of course she's not.
Well, she's in
Oh,
there
she
somewhere.
is actually. She's way back here.
Oh, there she is. She's standing up.
That's
Aw, you look cute, Mom.
Very cute.
Very cute. So yeah, so we miss you tonight. But I'm glad that you sent the photo, so at least I know you can still use a phone and you're alert.
She's alert for now until she gets into the apartment.
No, she's in the apartment. She's watching
Well,
it
then
on
she
YouTube.
should be here.
Well, it was a long day. She was up early
Yeah,
in the city.
she's been
It was
walking
hot.
around the
Come on.
city.
Give
She
her
went
a
to
break.
Tony's for dinner. I'm so jelly.
Give her a break.
All right.
So,
So, I was sitting at work this week,
mm-hmm.
and I got an email that these were ready. Can everybody see that?
Oh,
Senior pictures.
senior
And
photos.
I got a little teary-eyed. It's my baby, even though
And look at that beautiful smile that you
I
paid so much money for.
know,
She
actually
finally showed her teeth.
smiled. I know. And all the kids are graduating now, and the
Yeah.
prom. Everyone's going to prom.
Yeah, don't get there. We're getting there after the commercial. We got other things we got to talk
Oh.
about. I'm waiting for
Set it
this
up too
video.
soon.
You set it up
Well,
too
she didn't
soon.
tell me not to set it
Well,
up.
because we don't have meetings.
We were with each other for 2 hours. You never said anything about a setup. You
That's
just
a good
said
point.
That is a good point.
that I have to write something down. She wrote it down
Hmm.
and she never shared it. So I just took the bull by the horns, and I
did.
thought I would just segue in
Well,
too early.
way too soon.
Way too soon.
The show
Now
is
we have to walk it back.
a
We're
nightmare.
walking it back because I got a couple.
Show's
I
Well, what
do.
are you going to talk
All right,
about
what
first?
else do you have
Well,
to say?
I do have a few very funny stories, and I don't.
About what?
You very funny
Well,
story. These better be good.
So no, this is a good one. You're gonna enjoy this one.
I want to. Whoops. Clean up on aisle 5.
Clean that during commercial. That was her way of getting the commercial to happen earlier, so her setup wasn't wasted.
No, so
Okay.
I'm
Tell
gonna
your
just
funny
tell you the story. So
Okay.
I decided that I wanted to see if they made awnings for balconies, and lo and behold, on Amazon you go, they make an awning for a balcony, and I ordered it. No tools required.
What am I gonna do with you girls?
Gracias, senor.
No, you know I'll never spill a drop.
That just
Bro, you
reminded
want
me of when
to
you, said
want me to
gracias
squeeze
to,
this into your lips?
No, it's okay. That's okay.
That just reminded me of when you said gracias to Amor.
So
Why is your
I
default
don't
to say
know.
thank
It
you
was
in
my
Spanish?
favorite. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you for
Go
a
ahead,
minute. It was
go
my
ahead.
favorite band that would love to go see O.L. Amor, and my friend knows him, so it was my birthday, so they called me up there because they give you a beer or whatever on your birthday, and he hands me the beer and he goes, "Happy birthday," and I said, "Gracias," because I'm Spanish all of a sudden. Why did I say gracias? I have no
I don't
idea.
know. You say it a lot.
I know,
you say
but
it a
well,
lot.
and you
why
just
would I
did
say
it.
it in that moment? But
Why
that
would-
was silliness. But for him, it was like
It feels like a default for you
I
at
don't
this
know.
point.
I like
don't know.
gracias.
All right, well,
Gracias.
that's good.
Gracias.
All right. So
All
let me
right.
let me tell the story.
Oh, please get to the awning story.
So
Can't wait.
no tools required, right? But I did realize at a certain point that it is a two-person job because
Okay.
it's just awkward, right? But first, what I said, it's early in the morning too. I'm doing this out on my balcony at like 7:30 in the morning, and I'm trying to measure the pole to see how high it has to go, and it's got this rubber top on it, and I'm moving it, and it's too short, and I unscrew the string, and the top goes bloop over the
That's not-
balcony.
Absolutely does.
So I look down into a sea of hosta and weeds and hydrangea, and I go, I gotta go find it because I can't do anything without it. Now, my neighbors, Terry and Kathy, and they're in their 80s. They live there. So now I am skulking through their garden at 7:30 in the morning in my pajamas looking for this rubber cap.
Oh, the cap. I thought the whole
No,
awning
just
fell. I'm
the
like,
cap.
How did it get sucked up
No,
by
just the cap, and it was brown. So now
much like dirt?
I'm looking and I'm looking and I can't find it. I'm going, this is ridiculous. I watched it go bloop. I watched it. All of a sudden, the door opens and Terry comes out and goes, what are you doing? And I went, I swear I'm not crazy. And I'm telling her the story, and now she's laughing. Now, I said, I didn't crush anything. These are all weeds. So she gets me a bag, and now I'm 7:45 in the morning. I'm weeding Terry's garden for her.
As you
As you
should.
should.
so
That's
I
right.
can find this piece, right? And then
Terry's no dope.
then she's like, let me get you a flashlight, right? Because it's daytime, but still in the weeds, right? So I can't find it. And she's like, I'd get in and help you, but I can't. I go, no, you're not. I'm good. So I go, I don't know. I go, you got you garden weeded anyway. I said, maybe I just need to step away and come back and I'll find it. And I step back and I look, and it had fallen over the railing and bounced. And there's like a little ledge on the deck, and it's
Sitting on the ledge.
sitting on the ledge
So you just weeded Terry's garden for
Nothing.
nothing.
for nothing.
Welcome, Terry.
And she's going, you're crazy. I went, I know, I am a little bit, but Terry, she likes me though. She likes me.
Well, because you'll do household chores.
yeah,
At
well,
7:30
I'm
in
sure
the
she's
morning.
hoping that you'll
You could
lose
come by
something
me
in her
for the
garbage tomorrow. So
Yeah.
she's like, you know, take that out.
You can come weed my garden at 7:30 tomorrow morning. That
yeah.
would work.
So that was my awning story, and then Otto came over and helped me put it up, and now it's lovely.
I'm
It's
sure.
delightful,
Can't
actually.
wait to see it.
All right. So are we circling back to pickleball? Do we have the video yet?
I have to convert it.
He's gotta
All right.
cover
Why do you do this to him?
I just
Because
thought
I'm
of
the
it.
one who's going to get the email later or the text
right,
message
well then-
that says you have to get things into me earlier.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Bobby.
Well, but I
If he
feel like
doesn't want
Bobby
me to do
needs
the
to just
friggin'
understand
show,
that it's not
then
going
I'm
to
not
happen.
going to do the show anymore.
There are certain things that are not going to happen.
So what did you want to bring up? You started to say something. Can I make an announcement?
Sure. What's the announcement?
I'm going to be on Scrabble.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
she's
right.
Going
We didn't
to
make
the
that
UK.
announcement.
No, I talked about it, but it
Beyond
was
Scrabble.
like, was it happening? Was it not happening? It's happening. I'm going to London in like a couple
I
weeks.
still don't understand why it's in London.
I don't. Maybe it's just
It's going to be
cheaper to film there.
broadcast here, but it's in London.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't care. I'm going to London,
Well, good.
so that's happening.
That'll be nice. I hope you win a lot of money.
Me too.
How long are you going to be there for?
They said, "Are you free the week of?" So I don't know if I'm there the whole week. I don't know how the game works. I don't know if you win, you keep going, or if it's like a one and done.
Is this going to be some sort of Taken situation
No.
that you've signed up for? They're like,
No.
yeah, it's in London.
She's the winner.
Come
Get
to
her
London.
Into London.
No.
And then we never hear from you again?
No, I wouldn't not let that happen. I would
Where are
not
you
let that
staying?
happen.
I don't say it on here.
I don't know yet.
Yeah,
All
don't
5
say-
people might try to find
I
you.
don't know yet. Somebody is from the UK production team is contacting me. All right. So wait a minute. So set it up. Oh no, he's Dropboxing it. All right. Sometimes I think when he starts doing things on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, it is.
All right. This is.
So set it up for us,
All right,
please.
the setup
Set
is
up the
this.
embarrassment.
My pickleball footage. I've been taking footage for the whole season to compile some sort of a blooper reel. This is just one of the highlights that really showcases what I'm dealing with when I'm trying to give her some time to get through the ball, because sometimes it works out and other times it does not. And I get in trouble for both. So this is what happens.
My eating, my eating, I went to get my blood work for my, listen to this is funny story. Oh, just think of this. I went to get my blood work, and you have to fast.
Talking about his blood work. HIPAA. It's a HIPAA
HIPAA,
violation.
HIPAA. Oh, well, listen. And that was early. I got better as the season went on.
Yeah.
That was last week, wasn't it?
It wasn't. It was 2 weeks ago. But, just,
I don't know.
you're not one for racket sports.
Well, I'm going to keep trying,
It's
and I'm
okay.
going to get better. And
You
then
should.
everybody's going to want to play with me because they're going to be like, wow, she got really good really fast.
I was on a walk the other day and I saw somebody had the lines on their driveway. I think maybe I should do that if I didn't want a hole in my window.
Don't you have one
You
already?
already have one in your window.
It could worsen at any moment.
It
Well, I mean, when I was in high school, I was on volleyball, and I too at the beginning was not great at it. I don't know how I made the team, honestly, but no, I was like good at the sport. Like I could play the sport. It was the serving that I always had trouble with,
Yeah.
the overhand serve, and you're not allowed to underhand it when you were on a team. You had to overhand it. So
See,
I mean,
pickleball,
I
you're not allowed to overhand.
well,
you have to underhand.
I worked very hard to get my serve. And finally, in the very first game, I served. It went right in the middle. We got the point. And I look at the stands and I'm like, yeah, I did it. And they threw the ball back. And it was like, boom. Hit me right in the side of the head. So my moment in the sun was quickly squashed by a good crack to the head with a volleyball.
I
Oh
feel
my
humble you like
God,
that.
That's my
so
life.
Funny.
That's how it happens. And then because of that, I served it and it went right into the net. So that was the end of that.
Well, you were concussed after that.
You were.
I was. I mean, it stung.
Well,
Yeah.
I got whacked.
yeah. That's why they don't allow dodgeball in school anymore.
You got to pay attention. That's the thing. You can't be fucking around. You
celebrating.
got to pay attention.
Do you know
can't
what
be
dodgeball is?
Yes, of course I know
Okay,
what dodgeball
I wasn't sure because
is.
a lot of people don't know what dodgeball is.
If you don't know what dodgeball is, you're not using context clues.
I don't do dodgeball.
Well,
ever.
That's
Don't
not a
like
lot
it.
of people know what context clues are. So Tara said, I played tennis the other day. I hit my leg more than the ball. So maybe we should play together, Taryn.
Well, racket sports are not.
The ball won't go
not for
anywhere
everybody.
except
Uncoordinated.
they are not. They are not.
I was a varsity tennis player, so I'm good.
I can't.
So
You were also a varsity golf player, and
Yeah,
you
and that's
never
also
picked
hard.
up the golf clubs before that. It's just there was 3 people on the team,
And it was a
you
walk
were
on.
one of them.
It was an
It
absolutely
was a walk-on.
But I have a good swing. If Otto was here, he would vouch for me because we've been to the driving range.
Grace was on the tennis team in middle school.
Grace has been on every team.
It was the worst time of my life. It was so boring. Nobody could hit the ball. I was
Nobody,
like,
and I don't
Well,
even
it's good when
understand
it's
tennis.
Good.
I don't even understand all the, like, whenever there's a clue in the crossword for, a tennis thing, I'm like, all I know for tennis is love, and I don't even know what that means.
yeah, doesn't make a lot of
Why
sense.
do they say love?
Because it's 0.
Why don't they just say 0? It's like pickleball. It's 0-0-1.
That makes complete sense. Don't even try to say that. Doesn't make sense.
To me, it doesn't, because then it changes. Because when we're serving, so if we have a point, it's 1-0-1. Then if they're serving, it's 0-1-2.
Yeah, because you always say your score first.
Right, I know
is
that, but
common.
it's confusing. It's confusing.
I just think you don't get it.
All
So
right.
Paula Peltier is explaining to me why I'm going to England.
Okay.
He said it's because the show comes out of Canada, and by doing it in Britain, you're not going to be paid any residuals for the many times it'll be shown around the world.
Oh, so you're getting screwed, basically.
Well, and just like that, nobody should watch Scrabble.
No, don't say that.
All right, everyone should watch
Watch
Scrabble.
the Scrabble.
We love Scrabble.
All right, so I think we should probably take our first break. Right.
All right.
So let's we're gonna play our commercial from our sponsor, Marconi's Pizza and Pasta.
Marconi's of Bay Shore is a family-owned restaurant, and our passion for food shines through in every dish. Our dedicated and friendly staff is committed to providing exceptional service. Savor our scratch-made pizzas and a diverse range of pasta dishes, both crafted with care and the freshest ingredients. Planning a special event? Let us cater your next celebration with our delicious Italian cuisine. Visit us at 73 Howells Road, Bay Shore, New York, or place your order at 6-316-65-2524.
Tired of the same old birthday party? Looking for new ideas? Then look no further. Let Intense Events supply you with everything you need for a successful sleepover party, indoors or outdoors. You can choose from one of our many themes, or we can create any party theme you want. We set it up, we pick it up. All you do is enjoy. We also do indoor or outdoor picnics, complete with decor, seating, and more. The picnic setup is ideal for bridal party gatherings, wine and cheese nights, or a wedding proposal, or even an elegant lunch. We offer many services for all of your party needs, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or you can email us at ourintenseevents.com or call 631-709-2660.
So sorry about
That
that commercial.
Prize
Music.
appearance from the Intense Events glamping and picnics commercial. Bet you thought you'd have
planned.
to see that again.
Oh no, we're going to work on getting
I
them a
think
new one.
I'm going to
Planned.
plan an elegant lunch to host.
You should.
I think for your 30th birthday, which isn't this year, but it's next year, I think that you should have a big sleepover in the tent.
With
No.
all your pens.
I don't want to do that.
I think I might want to sleep over for my birthday with
course
the
you
indoor
would.
tents. That would be fun.
The indoor tents in
All
your
right,
55
right?
and older apartment.
All right,
Okay,
so
whatever.
now
Can we get back to
let's get back
what I
to
said
our
before?
topic.
Setup.
We're talking about it's prom and graduation season.
Yes.
So it's very hard to get a nail appointment, a hair appointment. It's hard to get anything tailored or hemmed because all the places are doing prom dresses.
That's why.
Yes.
That's why
Look at
I,
this.
and if anybody who's involved in the wedding that I'm in over the weekend hears this, this isn't true. I needed to go get my dress tailored for the wedding this weekend, and the woman was very upset that I brought it to her last week and needed it by this week. And I was like, why is she so upset about this? And then I realized just in this moment.
Because she's up to her elbows in hemming.
Yes. And now I feel bad, and
I
You're
would
a
buy.
procrastinator.
I think you should buy
I
her
need to
like,
give her extra money tomorrow.
or buy her like a
Oh, she's
bottle
gonna
of
take plenty
champagne or
from you.
something.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
expensive.
Yeah, she's
It
going to take
seems-
plenty of money from you. Don't worry
Seems
about
like
it.
more than it's supposed to be, so I do feel like
She's
I'm
price
paying
gouging.
yeah.
What are you paying?
I'm paying $86.
What are they doing? Hemming it?
No, she's taking it in as
Oh,
well.
all right.
Are
Well,
you
that's
having a lot
fair.
done?
That's fair.
I'm having a lot done.
I would buy her a bottle of champagne.
I'm gonna have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad about how this went down now. So, but she's very good. Magic Tailors in Rockville Center. So plug. That's a free plug. So
There you go.
Plug.
go
That
there.
was nice. You're even now.
Thank you. I agree.
I get
Anyway.
all my wine at Neil's Liquor Depot. So
Well, we don't have to just be plugging
Okay.
businesses
I
now.
thought-
Yeah,
just
he
thought we were-
really should sponsor this
he
show.
really
I
should
mean,
sponsor
You
the
literally
show.
pay his mortgage, I'm sure. So you single-handedly pay that man's
I
mortgage.
might hit him up for a
You have
sponsor
to.
shot.
100%.
I might hit him up for
Holy
that.
crap.
A sponsor shot.
A sponsor spot, I meant.
Ooh.
All right, so it's a little
uncomfortable.
slip of the tongue.
Made a
All
mistake,
right,
made
so
a
go
mistake.
ahead.
All right.
You picked up another picture, Amy. Come on, let's see.
It was,
pictures.
you know, it was cap and
It's
gown.
cap and
gown.
It was
Cap
cap
and
and
gown.
gown. It was cap and gown.
No one's
cap
gonna
and
see
It's,
it.
gown.
it's happening. She's going to be graduating.
Yeah. It is crazy. Not this year. She's graduating next year.
Next year. But, you know, we have so much to look forward to. Prom and graduation and all this good stuff. And it kind of brought me to think about my own prom
Yeah.
and graduation. And
Well,
And
now.
I'll say something
Go ahead.
about senior pictures being taken in 11th grade.
I don't like it.
I don't like that either because I, by the skin of my teeth, no pun intended, just got my braces off in 11th
did.
grade, which is late,
Very.
Whatever.
right before my senior pictures. Thank God, or else I would have looked like a dork. with
Well, you wouldn't have
braces.
taken them. You would have taken them later on.
I don't know.
I
if
think
you
they
can
do
that.
it so early just, you know, because it's an important photo and you want to get it in the yearbook and everything.
Yeah.
But I did Robert's over the summer. I didn't do
Yeah,
his
you can do
in the
if you don't
school.
like them.
Yeah, hers just, she did a good job.
I
mean,
never gave
Can't
you
believe
guys
it.
that option because I wasn't spending more money.
Well, no, it wasn't any more money to do it later in the summer.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, you just had to, you know, make an appointment and go to the studio.
So did you just tell my orthodontist to do a rush job, and that's why now my teeth are shifting?
No, if you could have had those braces on literally for your whole life till like you could have had them taken off yesterday and I think your teeth would have shifted.
Well, because my kids too, they don't wear the retainer.
I have a permanent
She's a
retainer
permanent
on
So
my
do my
retainer.
children. You're supposed to wear the other retainer. It doesn't matter.
Orthodontistry is bullshit.
No.
I'll say it.
You were supposed to wear it.
I
for a
never
couple
got a
of
bottom
years.
one. I never got a bottom one. They
'Cause
gave
she
me
has
a
a
top one,
permanent.
and they're like, the permanent one will do the trick.
Well,
Didn't
your
give me a bottom one.
orthodontist was no good.
Orthodontistry is bullshit.
My kids
I
had both
will
of them.
Stand by that.
They both have the permanent retainers, and they still had the other retainer.
Nope.
Neither one wore it. That big idiot's getting his space back over here, and the little idiot's teeth are moving off to the side.
Well, everyone's doing Invisalign now.
You know what I think? I think braces are a sham.
Well, I think
You
that,
didn't have braces.
No, I
I
didn't.
didn't have braces.
well, that's just
my
your teeth are straight.
Here's the thing,
No,
though.
these two were crooked, and they were like, "It's not necessary," and nothing is shifting. Well, they're going to shift now down here because I'm
Braces,
missing a tooth.
I regret. I should not have gotten Grace braces because she didn't really need them 100. Her teeth were pretty much straight. It was like one or two, like maybe a little off, and I think they probably would have worked themselves out because if you remember when those teeth first came in, it was a hot nightmare. She was like a jack-o'-lantern. None of them touched, and I was like, "Holy crap, she's gonna need braces forever." And then all of a sudden, they just whoop, and they all were
Yeah.
straight, and I was like, you know. But part of it, she wanted braces. Weirdo.
Uncle Rob said you're an anti-dentite.
I am. I had braces for a lot of years, and
So
my
sure of
teeth
you.
are not that good. I'll say it.
Well, I know. Well, my kid Robert's teeth were perfectly straight as well. The only difference is they kind of went in like a shark's teeth do. And they were like, "Oh, when he gets older, it's going to be an issue." It probably wouldn't have been an issue. I've seen people with way jacked up teeth and they're
Oh,
chomping
yeah.
away and it's no big deal.
We've seen some kids over the years with
Yeah.
teeth that are like literally sticking out
So.
straight out of their mouth.
We all got duped by it.
Yeah.
But that's
Anyway,
not the topic tonight.
It's not.
It's not. I just got off.
The
on a
topic
tangent.
is proms and graduations.
Graduation.
And I found out a little bit of interesting news today.
What's that?
There is no photographic evidence that I graduated from high school,
Oh.
and the only prom pictures that I was able to find were the professional prom pictures. So my mother,
Well, you were
Took-
older.
no pictures.
Right.
We
They
didn't-
probably
but
had
we
a
didn't
sketch artist at your
have-
prom.
We didn't have this.
Did you hear her? You're such
That's
a
true.
jerk.
Because cameras were, it was like, I don't even know, did Mom even own a camera back then?
Yeah,
No,
we
it
had
was
barely had a
cameras.
VCR.
Remember, she'd get under the sheet and she would,
And then we go,
yeah, right. So they had cameras.
I'm not that old.
no. But if you remember, at my prom, they had the video camera, and that thing was so big
Oh,
it
it
sat
was-
on Mommy's shoulder.
Yeah, it was like a movie camera,
It was so
you know?
big, and she kept screwing it up. We have video. It's actually pretty funny, the video of her constantly going, I don't know, is it on? Is it, she couldn't figure
And
out
then
that the light was
When
on.
I was
and-
doing your nails.
Yes. We have some pretty funny
So-
footage, but that camera was giant. So I don't know if we even had, when you were in high school, times were a little tough back then. I don't even think we maybe had a camera.
We did have a camera from the touring days. We did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what did you find?
So,
Let's see what
all
you
right.
found.
So we found. We're gonna start with Amy. There she
Oh, Lord,
is.
there
Look
it
at
is.
the dresses.
Look at
Well,
the
the
dresses.
bottom right picture in the pink dress, that was actually Roseanne's senior prom dress
Uh huh.
that we had cut to
Oh.
T-length, because that's what you did.
Yes.
At
And-
least we
And
I
in all the
wore it.
pictures, your hair is just
High as hell.
really big.
And then my senior prom with my boyfriend Rob, not my
looking
husband
like
Rob, different
looking like a
Rob.
lovely vision in white.
Yes, it was.
very bridal.
We were very poofy back in the '90s. Poofy was in.
Yep.
And you know what's sad? I said this today. I was showing the picture to Grace and her friend Cameron. That would have been the only time in my life when I could have worn a dress like they wear today, and actually looked really good in it, like those tight fitting, nice. I could have worn it then.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it because that wasn't the style. I had that big
Wasn't the
dress on.
style.
Now I could never wear it.
Yep.
And then my graduation wear, that hat was hanging on for dear life because I had
Yeah.
so much hair around it.
yeah. Yeah. So that's
So that was
Okay.
my little
yep.
situation there.
And then we'll go to me
Oh,
with the shortest.
You loved your short
bi-level.
hair. Man, you love that short
I
hair.
had that haircut all through high school. By the by,
wait.
the junior
what?
prom dress is the light dress.
The pink one.
No.
No. Oh, right,
The junior
right.
prom dress.
Right.
That cost $50.
Wow.
I said I'm not wearing a $50 dress to the senior prom.
So she
So
bought
I
that one
s-
for 2 nickels.
I saved and saved. That dress was $250, which was quite a bit back in 1986. And then I
Oh my god.
almost didn't have a date
That's right.
to the prom.
Why?
Nobody asked.
Yikes.
Maybe it was the haircut.
It could have been.
Might have caused some.
That's
But
right.
then-
that doesn't even look like you.
I know, but then look how cute I look in the bottom. That was my college
Bobby, can
graduation.
you zoom in on that
Yeah,
pink
what do you-
photo?
Because there's no,
Is there zooming allowed?
I don't think there's zooming,
zoom.
thankfully. But
The
there's
bangs are good.
there's no photo of my.
Maybe you should get bangs again.
No,
Bangs are in right now.
I'm not going back to bangs. I had bangs for my
Bangs
whole
are a
life,
pain in the
and
I liked having bangs, but I can't have them because my hair grows weird now.
yeah, they're a pain. And then finally, if we could look at the last picture, there they are.
Your college graduation.
That's my college
That's
graduation.
your college graduation, because I was under the gun when Aunt Amy came up with this late idea, which I
Right.
thought was great. Didn't have time to find high school graduation because everything is packed away.
I'm glad Sarah got a scenic photo outside by the stones and I'm on the stairs with shit in the background. It's perfect for my prom.
Well,
She looks like she's falling though.
Yeah, she does look like
does.
she's about to fall off the edge.
but that's it. And so, and now let's just talk about with because I think we all had very different experiences. Clearly, I did not need to visit a hairdresser to get my hair done for the
Well,
prom.
Do you remember my junior prom?
Was that the one where I was going to punch you in the eye?
I believe it was.
Yeah, the one I was going to punch you right in the
Because
face.
my hair would not come out right. And I
Because
did.
it was only this high, and she wanted it this high.
I meant to give you the other picture, and I forgot to take a photo of it. There is a side view of me and my boyfriend looking at each other, and you can literally see
The dent.
my hair was braided down the back, and then the top, this part right here, is what was back, and from the side it was like, whoop. It was really funny from the side.
It looks
but
re-
I remember having much hair stress that evening.
Yes,
That was
you were
bad.
really
My senior
being,
prom, I think I was much better.
Yeah, I
Someone
think
came
you
and
were.
did my makeup, and I don't know if anyone noticed from the picture, but I had a special comb made that matched my dress
No, I didn't
to hold back
notice.
one side of my hair.
So let me ask you a question. Oh, here's an interesting question. Oh, that was your junior prom. Your junior prom. So mommy spent about as much on your junior prom dress as me because it probably cost
Oh, about that,
$25
yeah.
to get it
And
cut.
my dress, my senior prom, her and I were prom dress shopping, and she saw it in the window, and I was like, no, I don't want that dress. And she's like, just try it on. That's my imitation of you,
That's
Mom.
what she did to me with my wedding dress.
And I did try it on, and I did fall in love with it. I loved my dress.
Did she buy your senior prom dress?
Yeah, she did. She
Now,
had a little more means back
My-
when I was in high school.
yeah, well, my prom dress, I don't remember how much it was, do you?
$180.
$180, thank you.
Wow,
Which
It's
is
cheap.
cheaper than even her prom
cheap
dress.
for the time.
And Sarah's prom dress.
$600.
This such is my life because Sarah's life is like a slightly better version of mine. Like her prom dress, that obviously, and then my graduation party from high school. It was a very tame affair. We weren't allowed to drink because I was underage. So I went and did the right thing. I went to someone else's house to drink,
That's what you do.
right? And
Not
then
at my house.
Sarah's graduation party was like Project X. And there were kegs and youths running all around drinking. And
Wasn't that the night that
rules-
Uncle Rob and Mikey were in the Thunderdomome?
Yes,
I ran out of energy
And he,
with your
and he
sister.
took
She
Mikey's
wore me
hearing
down.
away for a minute.
yes. And
She wore me
There
down.
were kids in garbage cans and
Joey lost his
pants
pants.
lost. It just felt like a glaring difference, is all I'm gonna say.
I think
and the
wasn't
rules
that-
went out the window.
honestly-
Wait a minute, wasn't the bartender when his shift ended at the party? Wasn't he playing beer pong with all of us?
That was
Probably.
Frank.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I just think all the rules went out the window for
They
Sarah.
did.
And they were very strict for me, who listened to all of them.
I don't know that they were strict for you. You were just easier to say no. You were like, okay.
And
You
I
didn't
listened.
fight back.
You're- and
Well, I
that's,
should have fought back.
that's
It's just
why-
like Robert and Grace.
that's
it's the
why
same
you're my
deal.
a little bit
favorite.
cooler.
That's why you're my favorite. And you're very cool.
No, I'm not.
You are
Now
cool.
you are. Maybe not so much.
You
then.
weren't. Yeah, but
But
you
now
are
you are. I found another little picture of you while I was searching for photos. I didn't bring it with me. I'm so mad.
Oh,
But
my God.
you were on your little baseball team with your little helmet.
Oh, I
on.
think I have it. I think I took it.
Oh, you did take
Yeah,
it?
I think I took it. I'll
So
show you. I'll show you
adorable.
after.
Adorbs.
So the prom, you get through the prom. Now we had prom weekends
We did.
because we didn't have our prom. Now schools they got smart.
Because you
Yeah.
ruined it for us. Because you
Yes,
on your
we
prom
did.
weekends would be going out, getting
Yeah.
pregnant, doing God knows what.
Yeah.
And then my prom happened the day before graduation. So I went to
That's
prom.
super messed up.
That
It
is super
I
messed
went
up.
to prom. I went to my friend's house after, and we were all going to sleep over there. And I called my mom at 7 a.m. and asked her to come pick me up. And I had to get ready, and I had to be at the high school by like 10
no,
or
that's
11.
not cool.
And I was on no sleep. And
Lindenhurst, I
had to go
realized
graduate.
they do it the week before. So,
Yeah.
Grace
But they
will be
got rid of the
graduating.
junior prom,
They
right?
did get rid of the junior prom, yeah. Which
And
is very
junior
sad because I too spent a ton of money on Grace's Sweet 16 dress and would have loved for it to be used one more time. I even told her, I was like, why don't you see if one of your senior friends doesn't have a date for the prom this year? You have a dress.
Yeah.
Right? And she was like, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
All right. Then she's going to have to wear it for a senior prom.
Yeah,
I don't know.
speaking of Sweet 16s, another thing happened at my Sweet 16 about Sarah, kind of overshadowing me.
Oh, I remember.
I also wish I had a picture of this. Didn't know it was gonna come up, but
I thought that was cute.
let me explain it first. My dress was blue, like green ombre kind
Like
of thing. It was
Summer
in,
ocean.
and yeah, because that was the thing.
vibes.
So Sarah basically wore a shorter version of that same dress.
She did.
She was like, "Oh, what about this?" And my mom's like, "That's perfect. It looks exactly like what Bridget's gonna wear on a day that's only about her."
Well, we all kind of dressed like. I mean, my whole family dressed in
Yes.
those
the
colors
colors.
So
to match.
I'm
like,
wearing
the sand
white
and
to
the
Sarah's
beach.
wedding. I'm going to wear a long white dress.
You should. She has it coming.
Well, you know, I mean,
I'll marry Brian if she's not careful.
I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute that she was your sister, little sister. Wouldn't have flown if it was the other way around. If
You
it was
know what?
me.
The fact that you wore a tiara, it doesn't fit for me.
That was her.
You're not a tiara
She was
person.
like, "Of course I'm not." And she made me wear a tiara. She bought me a tiara, and now I have to show
You
pictures
should
of
have
me,
just looked
myself
at
in
her
that.
and went, "Mom, why don't you wear the tiara? We both know that's why you want it."
Right,
Why?"
and then yes,
Do you still have it?
I don't know. I don't know if I
would
still
take
have
it.
that.
I would take it and wear it around the
Yeah.
house.
Oh God, you sang at my Sweet 16. It's
Never gonna live
that
that
day
down.
wasn't about me. That was forever. It was that my Sweet 16 was a showcase
that was
for
the
everyone
most
else's
uncomfortable
talents.
2 minutes and 45 seconds
Yes.
of the evening. It was. I'm sorry.
It was a showcase for everyone
Grace
else's
would have
talents.
put a knife in my heart if I tried that.
Well, clearly, I thought that Bridget and I had a different.
You did, just
Closeness.
not
Yes,
for
and
everyone
it was
to
fine
see.
for that.
I thought it was nice. I guess
Everyone
not.
didn't need to see it.
She
I
sang-
guess I'm
Poor
not
Bridget
singing at the
all
wedding.
alone in a chair in the middle of the
Yeah.
floor while her mom sang.
And she sang "Just the Way You Are" by Bruno Mars, but edited out the parts about sex to be appropriate for your 16-year-old daughter.
Oh, so uncomfortable.
And
You know-
that is why I am the way I am right now.
If we could just, for a minute, try to remember.
And actually, now
the
that
kind
I'm
of
thinking about all of
duress.
this,
I have a picture of Bridget in the chair.
Can we
When-
remember the duress
no,
that I was
there's
under?
no duress.
Oh.
This is not about your duress.
You literally, like, we're going to have to be holding you down at the wedding.
No, you're
No,
not.
I
There
actually
better not
just
be a
realized
microphone in your hand.
you're not coming near my wedding with a 10-foot pole. I'll tell you about it the day before.
She won't even tell you, like at the church for Sarah or the
Yeah.
reception. All of a sudden, Roseanne will stand up and be like,
Yeah. Well, because you don't miss an opportunity is the problem. When we were going to church for a short time there when she found Jesus. Again
I
in
didn't
her
find
life.
Jesus.
You would have thought
You were looking for him.
she was such a pick-me girl for the priest because she would sing like
Everybody
it was an
knows priests don't
audition.
like girls.
You know, everybody in the church, everyone blends, amen, whatever it is. She is belting at full capacity, and she's singing the hallelujahs. She knows the lyrics. It was embarrassing.
You're supposed to participate.
Yes, but you're supposed to blend with the group. She's up there serving communion. She's
I was
doing
not.
the mass.
I was not.
She's holding the
She
body
was
of Christ.
like-
She's like, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And the priest is like, you can't do that.
Did you drink out of the community cup?
No,
No.
no.
I hate that when everyone goes and what do? They took the
They-
thing and
they
wipe
wipe
it.
it.
Yeah.
Everybody
That's
spits
not-
in there.
No.
Gross.
Yeah, I think I saw an
Even
old
God
lady.
can't fix
I think
that.
I saw an old lady's teeth fall out in the wine once. She picked them up. Pushed them back in.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I used
Good
to.
times.
I used to. No offense to God, but I did not, as a child, like the way the body of Christ tasted.
It was bland.
So I always had to have with me
A chaser?
bubble yum.
A body of Christ
As
chaser?
soon as it was gone, right in a big piece of bubble yum, and I was for
Meanwhile,
the rest of the time.
your husband.
My husband loves the way that they taste.
I
that
like it.
Wacko. Let me wait. Funny story. When we went to pre-Cana, right? It was a very informal pre-Cana. It was in someone's house. So the last night of pre-Cana, the priest comes and blesses everyone. And we're all sitting in a circle, and the priest is blessing everyone, and he passes around the bowl. I don't know what it's called. The bowl
not the
of
chalice,
Jesus.
The body bowl?
The body bowl of Jesus.
Oh, that's not a
To
good way
take
to call it.
the host as it was going around, and I leaned over to him. I go, 1. You take 1. because he wanted to be like a chip bowl. He wanted to just take a whole handful.
He would have taken
Of
a
them.
whole arm of Jesus.
He would have. It was so. I was like, holy crap! Why would they send that whole bowl around?
Because
This
they
idiot
don't
is
know
gonna
that he's a
take it.
freak
They
for that.
He always said, he goes, I just wanted to take and put a little piece of, like, a little peanut butter on them. That would have been even better.
Oh my
But they
God,
were like
I can't.
stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Yeah. I don't like the people who let the priest put it in their mouth.
I'm a this.
You'd be like,
You just
I'll
put
take
that right
that.
there. I'll
Yep.
take care of it.
Why?
I would always be panicking about what hand is supposed to be over. I'm like searching.
And
the
where
people
was
in
it
front of
under his
me.
gown before he was handing out
Oh,
hosts?
come
Oh.
on.
Sorry.
You're going to
happens.
hell for that
Well,
one.
You really are.
My spot's already secured, and might as well make
You're
it a good
supposed
one.
to put the hand that you eat with underneath.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
made
I
up
don't
these
think you
rules?
get to
It
choose.
is.
You're
You do.
supposed to put. I think it's your left hand goes on the bottom.
No. It's the hand that's what they taught us.
That is
the
not
hand.
correct.
That's what I used to tell the kids when I taught religion. It's the hand you eat with. Because I don't eat with the left hand, so it would be weird for me to be like, no, I eat with my right hand.
I don't think. I think that that's not correct. I think.
I don't
there's
know.
a
My
certain
kids were
way.
not confirmed, and now I'm starting to get shit for it from Grace.
Why?
She's like, Mom, now someone wants me to be their godmother, the child's godmother. Now I can't. I'm like, you can. I go, you have to go take a class.
Take a class.
Sarah's gonna have to take a class.
Take a class.
Sarah's going to have to take a class as well.
Well,
Sarah
but
wasn't
cheerleading was more important to Sarah.
Well, but for me, it was a whole different reason. They weren't learning anything. And then when my kids were going to religion, all of a sudden it was imperative that they bring the parents in like every week.
oh yeah.
And not for anything. I went
did it
to
already.
religion. I did my time. I did it. I went every Saturday. I made my confirmation. Why did I have to sit there every time?
All right.
That was the worst thing they could have done because that did it for me. I heard what went on and I was like, we're out of here.
Rob just said right over left. Rob, how do you even know?
I told you.
He
Because you pick
doesn't
it. You pick
know.
it up with the left. Everyone knows this.
He doesn't know.
He knows. He
'Cause
loves the
right
body
hand
of Christ.
God, is that what it is?
I need some.
Anybody know?
Do we have any church experts out
I'm gonna
there
Google it
who
right
can
now.
I'll
tell
have to
me?
ask
that
Al
this
tomorrow
is-
at work.
Mr.
He's an
LaRocchia,
expert.
are you a church expert?
I am married to a Eucharistic minister.
So
Oh.
when you take the
I'm a church expert.
okay,
Oh.
so does it matter which hand
What's that?
when you get the host?
No, you just want one hand to.
Thank you,
receive
Bobby.
and grab.
Don't
Thank
cross
you.
it, that's the main thing. Don't cross
Thank
it.
you.
I have an advantage.
Anyway, she's right. We're gonna move on from that. I actually have something to say because I just remembered this. We're talking about proms and graduations. My college graduation, they said my name wrong as I was walking across the stage. They said, and you hand them a little paper where it says your name and they read it off. And instead of Bridget Amy Kavanaugh, they said Bridget Ann Kavanaugh. At
Yes,
my
I remember that. I was so
college
mad.
graduation.
Yep.
I was mad.
I don't know where they got Anne from. I mean, clearly
wasn't reading
Amy and Anne are spelled very differently.
Well,
Yes.
did you see that TikTok of the woman was reading the
Oh yes,
the names at graduation
and was destroying them.
It was like it was her first day talking English.
Wow.
It was so bad. Like she couldn't even say the name Thomas. She was like Tahomas.
yeah, it was really. I
Tahomas.
thought it was a joke. I actually thought
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
that it was a joke.
you
but-
and you heard all the audience members going, "What did she say?"
Maybe she did it for the bit because that's funny.
I don't know. It was funny, but
That's a pretty good
I mean,
bit.
she murdered those names.
Well, this was a real graduation, though.
yeah.
I know, but it's still a good bit.
She murdered those.
Yeah,
names.
not at a real graduation.
I'm
Wade.
down for a good bit no matter
You
what
weren't good
time.
down for them butchering your name.
Speaking of a good bit, do you remember the person who got caught?
Don't bang the glass, Judy.
I'm not banging it.
You're tapping it.
Shh, doesn't matter. What were you gonna say?
The person who got caught, they were a sign language interpreter, but they didn't know any sign language. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And they were just like
Yeah.
throughout
Pretty
the whole
good.
thing,
Yeah.
and then they found out that they weren't saying anything.
Yep. And now that's problematic. For
Yeah. So well, we talked a lot about prom, and by the way, Tara, thank you. She just Googled it, and I was right. They Googled it
We
also.
confirmed you were right.
I was right.
Once in a
I'm
blue
glad
moon it
I'm
happens.
glad that it's on.
She'll be at mass on
Tape?
Sunday.
I'm glad it's taped. But graduation. So I said in the text before that the only reason I know that our mother was even at my high school graduation
Yeah, you sure she didn't go have lunch at the diner?
is because I sang at graduation, and she told me
Of course
afterwards.
she did.
I was asked to and chosen, and
What'd you sing? The sun will come out
the
tomorrow?
greatest love of all,
That
Whitney Houston.
doesn't really make
I
sense at all
believe
for
the
graduation.
Children are the future.
Okay, that one line makes sense.
No, the whole thing. But anyway,
Okay.
If you love
After-
yourself, that's the greatest love of all. Those are the
after
words.
graduation,
Fine.
you know, we throw our caps and da da da. We do all this stuff. We go see her, and she goes, "That sound system sucked."
That tracks. That's mommy.
Yeah.
I too sang at graduation.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you sing?
My friend Jimmy and I sang That's What Friends Are For.
Oh.
Keep smiling,
Keep shining,
Oh.
knowing you
can
don't know
always
the words.
count.
on me.
I was shitting my pants.
By Wilson Phillips? Is that Wilson
No.
Phillips?
No,
Who is
Dionne
that?
Warwick.
Dionne Warwick.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I'm thinking of the other.
You're thinking
one.
of Hold On.
Yeah, I am.
We did not do Hold On because I would have been someday
You would've
somebody's gonna
been the what they based that
say
on.
goodbye.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't
I
even
didn't sing
do.
graduation. Never got a solo because I kept getting beaten out.
I know.
Even though I should have got the solo for Defying Gravity from Wicked because I could hit it obviously every single time. But it
You
doesn't matter.
should've.
I'm not still bitter about it.
Oh, I'm still bitter about. Not
Oh,
getting
you're
the
still
part
bitter.
of Adelaide in high school. But it was my own fault because I got the understudy in Pirates of Penzance in 11th grade, and I got mad and I quit.
What?
So then, so then when I tried out, and then 12th grade came around, and of course the part I really wanted, they didn't give it to me. I was a hot box girl.
I was a hot box girl.
It was fun.
It was fun to be.
It was a
hot
good
box
time
girl.
being a hot box
Yeah.
girl.
I mean, I was mad I wasn't for senior year that I wasn't Sandy in Grease,
You were Rizzo.
but and then I was Rizzo, a much better role, much better. Had so much more fun being Rizzo.
You had the hair for Rizzo.
Remember when you guys
I did have the hair for Rizzo.
when you did
That's
Deadly
probably
Love?
Huh?
When you did Deadly,
Deadly
Love,
Love.
and you sang
Memory. As a cat.
as a cat. Angelical cat.
It was
Which,
crazy.
I don't know what cats had to do with Deadly Love, if I'm being honest with you, but what did it have to do with it?
It was all different songs from. We were actors in a show. It was about a show about. I don't know.
Nothing?
They wrote it.
Like
they
this?
wrote it. The Charles Street Players. They wrote it.
That's right.
Um,
Deadly Love.
Deadly Love. My first. I was a freshman.
Do you remember when you were in Kill Me Kate? I mean, Kiss,
Kiss Me Kate.
Kiss Me Goodnight.
Well,
Yeah.
it was
Me.
Kill Me Now, Kate. It was a long,
Kiss Me Goodnight.
I
long
do remember
play.
being in the
Except for my
ensemble
nephew,
for that.
your cousin,
That's right.
who
Robert
said,
loved
"This is the
it.
best play I've ever seen."
We have talked about this
Robert
before
loved
on
it.
the
We
show.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. Because you guys bring it up a lot.
Sorry.
Well, because it
I'm
was
pretty sure I had
so
a mild
bad.
stroke at some point today, so I can't remember anything.
She has been
It's not been a good day.
dropping things, including
I
the dinner.
was
Do you
making.
smell burnt toast?
she
I smell something.
dropped the food
I did.
several times. We
did.
ate it anyway.
I had no choice. It was the only buns I had.
It was all. It was. the
What'd you
only
guys
buns.
have?
Burgers.
Hamburgers.
It's so
hot
interesting
dogs.
that nobody ever thinks to bring me dinner.
You want an old burger that I literally dropped on the floor?
No, but I'm just saying
Oh, I made
it
tuna
might
mac.
be
You might
nice.
have liked that.
You know I like that.
All right.
Anyway,
Shameless plug time.
Otto also agrees.
Yes,
with the church
Otto
thing.
agrees.
All right.
Thank you, Otto.
Plugs.
Oh,
plugs,
that's
plugs.
who we know. We know Otto.
And he
Sorry,
told me I was
Otto.
right, so.
Oh my gosh.
What do you have to plug? Anything?
No.
She's going
I
to
will
London.
be-
I'm going to London.
Right. I will be at Governor's in the Giggle Room on June 29th. That is where I'll be. So
Nice.
come and see it. How about that?
Fantastic. Fantastic. And I will be in my new apartment.
I'll be at work.
You'll be at work.
When is work done?
Only till June 26th, though.
Okay, so almost
And
done.
then I'm
Yeah,
All right.
luckily. So, all right. Well, this was our first official show with an official sponsor, so that was cool. Marconi's Pizza and Pasta. Amy,
If you have not gone, you're
go,
missing out.
go, run there. And now, please stay tuned for Laughter Saves Lives Live with John LaRocchia and Rich Walker. And we will see you next week.
Peace.